Hello again everybody and welcome back to Nifty 50 Running. We've taken a bit of a break due to a couple of things, but now back with a little bit of an update and plans, etc., what we're going to do in the future. Those of you who follow Jonathan will know that he's had his operation on his foot, and after a bit of a break to heal, he's now out running again, just building it up slowly. No doubt before long he'll be inspiring us and breaking records, etc., as he used to do previously. So what's been happening? Not a great deal, to be honest. For myself, London was a bit of a wake-up call. It was the race that I've been wanting to run for ages, and it was a fantastic experience, and anybody who gets a chance to run it or do so is amazing. But yeah, it opened my eyes to a few things. Got to Tower Bridge, running along nicely, all good, felt good. Got a bit carried away by the crowd, ran a bit too fast, too hard. Don't know what pace I did for that mile or so afterwards, but yeah, I regretted it. About 14 miles in, started getting pains in my quads, and yeah, that sort of not ruined the experience, but I suffered the last 10 miles or so, and I don't know how I'll get going, to be honest, but I did. Thanks to Gareth Cowan, who appeared at the side of the road about mile 15, 16, giving some encouragement. And the crowds all the way along were absolutely fantastic. And yeah, they got me over the line. So lesson learned there. And I was aching for a few days afterwards. But did the Yorkshire Marathon 2 weeks later and run about the same time. And Yorkshire Marathon, everybody who's run it, the few more ups and downs than London. So I was quite pleased about that. So that was a positive, and stopped going to the track in that time period. Did the Abbey Dash, got a decent time, about 43 minutes, which is best 10k done for a little while, although I'm behind me PB. And then now making some plans for this year, and once again London will be my target. The plan is to go under 3 hours. I'm at 3:03 at the moment. What I've done this in January, I mean, gradually building up my long run. That's the one thing I've been sort of focusing on. And at my age, and anybody else who's in this age bracket will know, you've got to look after your body. So instead of running every day, when I felt a bit tired or legs a bit worn, I've taken a rest day and literally done nothing apart from go to work. And yeah, just try to look after my legs as much as possible instead of going for the high mileage and everything. So I've got through this January just about. I've done sort of some long runs up to 24 miles. I felt good and not had achy legs or anything. The next day felt absolutely fine. So my next plan now is to sort of increase the tempos of these runs. I started going to the track again. I've been every week in January, and that's not going mad. It's just a short one. I'm building that up gradually, doing different repeats, 800 on, 400 off, 1200 on, 400 off, that kind of thing. Doing about half an hour or so. I'll probably build up to 45 minutes. But what I'm doing different now is I shall be putting a bit more tempo into my runs. So tomorrow for my long run, I aim to do not 24 miles, we're doing about 20. And my target for London Marathon of 3 hours works out, as anybody will know, is 6:51 a mile. What I'll be doing is the first few miles, I'll be running about plus 25% of that, and then next 5 miles about 20%, so 15% down, 10%. So the last 5 miles about 10% above that. And then what my plan is then gradually to reduce that percentage and to be able to run at 6:51 comfortably, in months down the line. I'm thinking of doing the Blackpool Marathon in April. I've run it once before, and it's a reasonable course. So obviously if it's not windy, it'd be even better. And yeah, that will be a good target and a gauge. But a few other races in between. I'm looking at Wakefield 10k for sort of speed work and a test on my fitness. And obviously the local ones, Leeds Half, Leeds 10k, that kind of thing, York 10k. A couple more marathons maybe, or half marathons definitely, Leeds Half definitely. And yeah, see how it goes. But at the moment the thing is looking after my body. I've had a few little niggles, heel problem, knee problem. Nothing to stop me running, but yeah, sort of maybe sort of a bit more careful. Drink a lot more water, changed my diet as well recently. Trying to eat no saturated fats or anything like that. All good healthy stuff. Lots of fruit, green vegetables, that kind of thing. And hopefully this is all going to work towards that ultimate goal of getting under 3 hours for a marathon. So yeah, so starting from tomorrow, those who follow me on Strava, hopefully they'll see what I've done. And then what I'm also doing is, sometimes it takes a couple of days for muscle soreness to set in, so I'm going to do like probably 2 hard sessions, 2 days running, then have 2 days easy, so the muscle soreness is at the back end of the second easy day, and so I'm ready to go again the day after, and just take it from there. The mileage will increase. I'm not going to be doing 100 plus miles, but at the moment I'm doing 60 to 70. From sort of this next week or so, I shall be up in that 70 to 80, 85 maybe, and just see how things go. But yeah, it's just managing the body and keeping on top of the mileage but not overdoing it, and concentrating more now on getting some speed in my legs. I feel like I could run sort of for hours and be no sort of issues or anything. It's just I need to get that speed into the legs now, and because of where we live, it's on top of a hill. Everywhere we go, coming back, the last couple of miles are always uphill, so that's a good indication for the marathon. As anybody who's run one knows what those last few miles are like, and you've got to dig in, so it's kind of simulating. So yeah, have a look on my Strava, see how I'm progressing, and if anybody's got any questions or comments, just let us know. And Jonathan will be back soon. He was looking at doing one all about diet, and it's one thing that he really knows about. And for anybody who doesn't know, but most people knew, already do so, that Jonathan won his age group at the London Marathon, and I believe as well was world champion in that. If anyone wants to see his medal, I'm sure he'll be happy to show it off. But yeah, fingers crossed now he starts flying again and be the inspiration that he is to us all. And yeah, it's nice to be back, and we're going to start putting more stuff on. I did do a film in the Yorkshire Marathon. I've been struggling to upload it, but I think I found a way around it now, so hopefully I'll get that up on as well soon and see what it was like on that day, because it was quite windy at times. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you got some information from this, and like I say, any questions or anything, feel free to ask, and happy to answer. Thank you very much, and happy running.